Am I the asshole for wanting an apology? IF21 got into an argument with my grandma about 2 weeks ago now. My mom, brother, and I were visiting my grandparents' house and were sitting in the garden since there was a heat wave going on at the time. We visit once a week, and everything was fine until the last hour or so where politics got brought up, which then turned into talking about mental health. This is something I struggle with. I have depression, and I'm currently on medication. My grandma started trashing a family friend who also struggles with this and said some pretty upsetting things, but to avoid an argument, I stayed quiet. My dad eventually came to pick us up. When I saw him, I said, "Thank God I'm dying from the heat and everyone is talking politics." My grandma overheard this and asked what was wrong with that, to which I responded saying nothing's wrong, I just think politics is boring. She completely lost it and started yelling about how disrespectful I was and that if I was so bored not to bother coming again. She said that I had ruined a perfectly nice day just like I always do. My dad stepped in to try and defend me, and Grandma started saying how he pandered to me too much, and that I was too sensitive, and she was sick of having to deal with it. I was in tears at this point, and went inside to get the dog leash, so we could finally leave. When we got home, my mom and brother said that Grandma had gone too far, and that I had done nothing wrong, but I was upset that they didn't say anything during the argument, so it didn't comfort me much. The next day, my mom visited my grandma to try and sort things out. She wanted me to go with her, but I didn't feel like I would be welcomed. When she came back, she said that Grandma knew she shouldn't have said those things, and says that we should just move on and forget it happened. I said I wasn't happy to do this, and think that Grandma should apologize. It's now been 2 weeks, and I'm still refusing to visit. Every time I think about going, I can just hear Grandma saying that I ruin everything, and that she's sick of me. I mentioned my depression. For years I've always had the same thoughts that I ruin everything and I'm too sensitive, too much. That even my family doesn't want me. And I could try and convince myself it was just my own messed up mind lying to me. But then, Grandma said what I had been thinking, and it's just causing me to spiral because it's seemingly true. Mom wants me to go and move on, but I don't see how I can, when Grandma won't even apologize. I also don't understand why I have to be the one to reach out if I didn't do anything wrong like Mom says. Mom says that Grandma loves me and that she is sorry, but is it selfish to want to hear it from Grandma? That she is sorry that she does love me? Even just a text, but I get nothing. I'm really struggling to move on from this.